Are your mornings starting with stiff joints? Do your legs feel heavy before lunchtime? Maybe simple things like getting up from your chair or walking out to check the mail have started to feel more tiring than they used to. You're definitely not alone. And no, this isn't just normal aging. It could mean your body is breaking down muscle and collagen faster than it can rebuild them. But here's the encouraging part. No matter your age, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, your body still has the power to regain strength, as long as you give it the right fuel. That's what today's video is all about. We're going to walk through 5 collagen-packed breakfast ideas that are designed to help you strengthen your legs, feel steadier on your feet, and lower your risk of falls. No supplements, no powders, no expensive treatments. Just real food with real results. I've seen these meals help patients in my clinic, and some started noticing improvements in as little as 7 days. And the top breakfast on our list, clinical studies showed it boosted leg strength and collagen levels by over 30%. If you're ready to feel stronger again, let's get started. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Hard-boiled eggs plus avocado plus whole grain toast. There's a quiet struggle going on inside a lot of older folks, and most don't even realize it. It's not dramatic, but it's constant. Bit by bit, and your body starts losing the muscle and joint support that once helped you move with ease. Your legs feel a little heavier, your balance a little more off, and everyday things like getting up from a chair or stepping into the tub start to feel more like a challenge than they used to. But here's the thing, that slow decline isn't something you have to accept. One of the most effective ways to push back. It starts with what you eat in the morning. One of the most underrated breakfasts for rebuilding strength is also one of the simplest 2 hard-boiled eggs, half an avocado, and a slice of whole grain toast. It may not sound flashy, but this combo is packed with exactly what your body needs. Eggs, especially when eaten whole, are loaded with amino acids like proline, glycine, and lysine. These are the key building blocks your body uses to create collagen and maintain muscle. And after 60, your body just doesn't produce collagen the way it used to. That's a big reason why so many older adults start feeling knee instability, leg weakness, or even a fear of falling. Let me tell you about someone who really brings this to life, Mr. Lawrence, an 81-year-old retired firefighter from Des Moines. He came into my clinic after 2 falls in just 3 months. His legs had grown noticeably weaker, and he was avoiding stairs altogether. We looked at his routine and realized his breakfast was missing protein and healthy fats. He usually just had toast and coffee. I suggested he start every day with 2 boiled eggs, avocado, and whole grain toast. 6 weeks later, he walked into my office with a grin and said, "Doc, I took the stairs today just to show I could." That moment said everything. Now, don't underestimate the avocado. It's not just there for flavor. It gives your body the kind of healthy fats it needs to absorb vitamins D and K, both of which are crucial for bone health and collagen production. It's also packed with potassium and magnesium, minerals that support muscle contractions and help prevent cramping, something a lot of seniors quietly deal with but rarely bring up. And then there's the toast. Whole grain might seem basic, but it delivers steady energy throughout the morning and contains manganese, a mineral your body uses to activate collagen-making enzymes. In contrast, sugary cereals or skipping breakfast altogether can leave you feeling drained and inflamed by mid-morning. This simple meal does more than fill your stomach. It gives your joints, muscles, and bones what they need to stay strong. If you've been waking up stiff or feel your knees wobble a bit when you walk, starting your day with this breakfast could be a turning point. But if you're in the mood for something warmer, something that feels like it's healing you from the inside out, stick around. Breakfast number 2 is a classic, an old school remedy that science is now backing in a big way, and for many seniors, it's been a total game changer. 2. Bone broth plus pumpkin seeds plus spinach. There's something special about starting your day with a warm bowl. It's not just about filling your stomach, it's about feeling soothed, comforted, and almost healed before you even take the first bite. And for seniors dealing with sore knees, stiff hips, or that creeping fear that their legs are simply too weak to rely on, this kind of breakfast goes beyond comfort. It offers real, deep support where your body needs it most. One of the best healing combinations I've come across is surprisingly simple bone broth, pumpkin seeds, and a little fresh spinach. It may not sound fancy, but this trio delivers powerful nutrients your joints and muscles are absolutely craving, especially as you age. Let's talk about bone broth for a second. This stuff is often called liquid gold for aging joints, and it earns that title. It's made by simmering bones for hours, which draws out collagen, gelatin, and amino acids like glycine and proline, nutrients your body uses to build and repair connective tissue. Even better, these nutrients are bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use them right away. That's a big deal, especially for older adults whose collagen production naturally declines with age. Drinking bone broth in the morning gives those nutrients a chance to get to work while your body is still in its most receptive state right after a night of fasting. When inflammation tends to be highest, it's like sending in a team of builders just when your body is most ready to rebuild. I remember one patient in particular, Mrs. Dillon, a 76-year-old retired librarian from Portland. She used to love gardening, but told me she had stopped altogether because crouching down made her knees throb. She said she could actually feel the bones rubbing, and her leg muscles had started to fade. We made one small change to her mornings. She began sipping a warm cup of homemade chicken bone broth, sprinkled with pumpkin seeds, and paired it with a small spinach salad drizzled in olive oil. Just 3 weeks later, she came into my clinic beaming. "Doctor," she said, "I trimmed my roses yesterday and I didn't have to sit down once. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to do that again." Pumpkin seeds might be tiny, but don't overlook them. They're packed with zinc and magnesium, 2 minerals that do a whole lot behind the scenes. Not only do they help your immune system, but they're also critical for repairing muscle, reducing cramps, and helping your body activate collagen properly. Many seniors don't get enough of these, even though they're vital for keeping your joints elastic and your muscles functioning well. Then there's spinach. Those deep green leaves are full of antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin K, and lutein, all of which help protect your collagen from breaking down due to everyday stress. Spinach also has natural nitrates that boost circulation, something that slows with age and can lead to cold feet, heavy legs, and slower recovery. Together, this combination broth, seeds, and greens works in harmony to nourish your muscles, tendons, and joints. If you're someone who wakes up feeling stiff, disconnected, or like your body just isn't bouncing back the way it used to, this breakfast can be a game changer. It works quietly, behind the scenes, gently rebuilding from within and reminding your body that healing is still possible. But maybe you're looking for something even quicker, something you can take on the go, that still gives you the joint support and strength-building power your body needs. Well, breakfast number 3 is coming up next. and it might just be your new favorite way to start the day. If you're still with me, drop a number 1 in the comments. I'd love to know you're here. Now, let's keep going. 3. Banana smoothie, plus Greek yogurt, plus flax seeds. A lot of older folks treat breakfast like an afterthought. Maybe just a slice of toast. Maybe just a cup of coffee to get the day going. But what if I told you that a simple smoothie, made in just a few minutes, could help bring back the leg strength you thought was long gone? That it could ease joint discomfort and even rebuild some of the muscle tone that aging slowly wears away? It's true, and it starts with a few powerful ingredients: banana, Greek yogurt, and flax seeds. Bananas may sound basic, but they bring something critical to the table: potassium. As we age, our potassium levels tend to dip, and when that happens, it can lead to everything from muscle cramps to stiffness in your joints. Potassium helps your muscles work the way they're supposed to and balances out sodium in the body, which helps reduce swelling and fluid buildup, especially in the legs. Plus, bananas offer natural energy without causing your blood sugar to spike, a big win if you're trying to manage inflammation or blood sugar swings. Then there's Greek yogurt. And let me tell you, it's the powerhouse in this smoothie. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is packed with casein, a slow-digesting protein that helps you maintain lean muscle all throughout the day. That's a big deal. If you're over 60, because aging naturally causes muscle loss, something called sarcopenia. For seniors, getting enough protein in the morning isn't just helpful, it's essential. Greek yogurt also brings calcium and vitamin D into the mix, which are both needed to make type 1 collagen, the kind that supports your joints, tendons, and ligaments. I think of Mr. Gerald, a 68-year-old Vietnam vet from Phoenix, who came to me feeling like his strength had slipped away. He had to push off with his hands to get out of a chair, and his joints hurt most mornings after breakfast. We gave his morning routine a shake-up, literally. He started drinking a smoothie made with 1 banana, half a cup of plain Greek yogurt, a handful of spinach, and a tablespoon of ground flax seeds. A month later, he came into my clinic smiling and said, "Doc, I stood up from the couch without using my arms for the first time in over a year." Now, don't let their size fool you. Flax seeds are tiny, but they're loaded with benefits. They're rich in omega-3s, lignans, and fiber, a combination that helps fight off inflammation, regulate hormones, and support healing in your muscles and joints. For older adults who live with nagging joint aches or that deep tissue soreness that never really goes away, these nutrients make a difference. Omega-3s, especially, help calm that low-grade inflammation that keeps collagen from doing its job properly. Blend all of that together, and what you get isn't just a smoothie, it's a quick, powerful way to defend your legs and joints against weakness, pain, and decline. And it takes less than 5 minutes. For seniors who don't feel like cooking in the morning, this is the easiest yes you can make for your body. But if you're someone who loves healing through food and you're curious about the world's oldest natural remedy for joints, wait until you see breakfast number 4. It just might be exactly what your body's been needing. 4. Oatmeal plus strawberry plus chia seeds. For many older adults, mornings can feel like a slow climb. Your legs feel stiff. Your body moves a little slower. And there's that quiet thought, am I getting weaker? It's a feeling I hear about all the time. But here's something that might surprise you. A simple bowl of oatmeal, especially when paired with strawberries and chia seeds, can do a lot more than just fill you up. It can be the first step in rebuilding muscle, easing joint pain, and giving you a smoother start to the day. Oatmeal is one of the best breakfast options for seniors. Hands down. It's easy on the stomach, packed with soluble fiber, and helps keep blood sugar levels steady. And that last part is key because when your blood sugar spikes and crashes, like it does with sugary cereals or white toast, it sets off inflammation. That inflammation wears down your joints and slowly breaks apart the collagen that holds your knees, hips, and ankles together. But oatmeal digests slowly, giving your body a calm, steady stream of energy to start repairing and rebuilding. Then come the strawberries. They're not just pretty or sweet, they're rich in vitamin C and ellagic acid, two powerful nutrients your body uses to make collagen. And for older adults, collagen isn't just a skin thing. It's what holds your ligaments in place, cushions your joints, and helps keep you steady when you move. I'll never forget Doris, a 72-year-old patient from Milwaukee. She came into my office complaining about weak legs and swelling in her ankles, especially after her daily walk. She'd tried everything, pain creams, braces, you name it, but nothing gave her real relief. So we made a small change. Each morning, she started eating steel-cut oatmeal with fresh strawberries and a spoonful of chia seeds. Just 2 weeks later, she called me up and said, "Doctor, I don't know what's in that bowl, but I actually got out of bed without groaning today. Chia seeds may be tiny, but they're loaded with benefits. They're full of omega-3s, protein, and magnesium, all of which help with muscle repair, hydration, and joint support. And because they absorb water and form a gel-like texture, they also help keep your body hydrated, a piece of the puzzle that many seniors overlook. Collagen needs water to function well. And chia seeds. Make sure your body has enough. So if you've been waking up stiff or feeling like your strength just isn't what it used to be, this breakfast is a smart, affordable way to give your body the support it needs. It's not flashy. It's not expensive. But it works. Now, let's say your issue isn't just mornings. Maybe your knees get puffier as the day goes on, or your hips feel tighter by dinner. That's where the next morning routine really shines. It's not a full meal. It's a simple blend of collagen powder, fresh amla, and warm lemon honey water. Together, they help nourish your joints from the inside out and fight inflammation right at the root. Let me show you how this next option can change the way your whole day feels. 5. Collagen powder plus amla plus warm lemon honey water. There's a moment many older adults know all too well the first few seconds after waking up, when simply sitting up in bed feels harder than it should. Your joints feel stiff, your fingers a little slow to move, and it's almost like your body aged a year overnight. But here's the truth. That moment doesn't have to control the rest of your day. In fact, it can be one of the best chances to start healing. And it all begins with something as simple as a warm morning drink. I'm talking about a gentle tonic made with collagen powder, amla, also known as Indian gooseberry, fresh lemon juice, and raw honey in warm water. It's more than just a beverage. It's a small daily act that helps support your joints, rebuild connective tissues, and gently wake up your entire system from the inside out. Collagen powder, especially when you choose hydrolyzed peptides, is one of the most absorbable forms of protein you can give your body. It helps strengthen everything from your skin to your tendons, ligaments, and muscles, all of which naturally decline as we get older. After 60, your body doesn't make collagen like it used to, which is why so many seniors start noticing sagging skin, stiffere joints, or muscles that just don't bounce back. When you drink collagen peptides, first thing in the morning before you eat anything, they're more likely to reach the tissues that need them most, without competing with other nutrients. Now let's talk about amla. You might not see it often in the American pantry, but in traditional Indian medicine, It's a go-to remedy packed with stable vitamin C and powerful polyphenols. Unlike citrus fruits, the vitamin C in amla doesn't break down easily, which means your body can actually use more of it. And why does that matter? Because vitamin C is essential for stimulating the cells that produce collagen, and just as importantly, it slows the breakdown of the collagen you already have. It's a 1-2 punch. Protect what you've got and help build more. I had a patient, Mrs. Clara Setenta from Cincinnati, who came to me with painful stiffness in her fingers and ankles, especially on chilly mornings. She'd tried supplements before but felt no change. I suggested something different each morning. She started her day with warm water mixed with a teaspoon of collagen peptides, half a teaspoon of amla powder, a squeeze of fresh lemon, and a touch of raw honey. 3 weeks later, she called and said, "Doctor, I buttoned my blouse this morning without even thinking about it. That hasn't happened in years. And don't overlook the lemon and honey. Lemon helps your stomach absorb the collagen by slightly increasing acidity, making the environment just right for it to do its job. And raw honey brings anti-inflammatory properties and a calming, nourishing effect that feels especially good first thing in the morning. This warm tonic is ideal for those who don't like to eat right after waking up but still want to give their body something healing. It's simple, soothing, and gives your joints and muscles a head start for the day. And if your mornings have felt tougher lately, this might be the shift your body's been asking for. So let's walk through exactly how to make it step by step. Because sometimes, real strength starts with a small, quiet cup. 6. A sincere message for adults over 60. If you're over Altmush, you already know aging doesn't show up overnight. It creeps in slowly. Maybe it's your knees not bending quite like they used to, or your legs feeling worn out halfway through the day. Maybe it's that quiet fear that one day you won't be able to do the things you once took for granted. But here's what I've learned over the years. Working with older adults, you're not stuck. Just because you've gotten older doesn't mean you've lost the ability to get stronger, to move better, or to feel good again. Your body still wants to heal. It just needs the right tools. That's what these breakfasts have been about. They're not just meals. They're daily habits. And when chosen wisely, they can help fight off muscle loss, support your joints, and slow the kind of decline that so many people think is just part of getting old. I've seen it happen again and again. Not in theory, but in real people's lives. One of them was Mr. James, a 79-year-old retired electrician from Grand Rapids. He came to see me, not because he was in pain, but because he felt like he was disappearing. I couldn't carry my grandson upstairs. He told me. It made me feel like I was fading. We didn't go straight to prescriptions or procedures. We started small with breakfast. Protein, collagen, anti-inflammatory fruits, healthy fats. We added short walks, light resistance bands, and a glass of warm collagen amla lemon water each morning. 3 months later, he came back smiling. I picked him up. He said, and we made it to the top step. It wasn't about stairs, it was about getting his life back. Maybe your challenge isn't a staircase. Maybe it's walking to the mailbox without stopping. Maybe it's being able to stand at the sink and do dishes without needing to rest. Or cooking a full meal without sitting halfway through. These things might seem small to others, but for you, they're the difference between independence and frustration. And while medicine can help, don't overlook what you can do with simple, steady nutrition. You don't need a total life overhaul. Just start your day with purpose. Choose breakfast foods that speak directly to what your body needs. Protein to rebuild muscle. Vitamin C to produce collagen. Magnesium to support your joints. Omega-3s to fight inflammation. One meal. Every morning. That's it. That's the quiet power of consistency. Your body may be older, but it hasn't stopped responding. It's still paying attention. And every good choice you make gives it one more reason to keep going strong. Aging doesn't have to mean surrender. You can slow the decline. You can fight back. You can even turn some things around. And in the last part of this message, I want to share something personal, the deeper lessons I've learned about aging well, with strength, peace, and dignity. Stick with me, because your strongest years might still be ahead. A sincere message for adults over 60. Getting older is something we all go through, but losing strength, balance, and energy doesn't have to come with it. One of the biggest myths I've come across after working with seniors for over 50 years is the quiet belief that joint pain, weak muscles, and limited movement are just part of the deal. But both research and, more importantly, real-life stories prove otherwise. Your body is still on your side. It's still repairing, still growing, and it will respond if you give it the right kind of attention, one small choice at a time. That's really what these 5 breakfasts are all about. They aren't just meals, they're messages. Signals to your body saying, you still matter. You're still capable. You're still needed. Whether it's the collagen in a cup of warm broth, the vitamin C from fresh berries, or the amino acids packed into a couple of boiled eggs. These simple ingredients are like little nudges to your muscles, joints, and connective tissue, reminding them they have a job to do and that you believe they can still do it. I've seen this shift happen so many times. People like Clara, who couldn't button her shirt without pain for years, and then one morning, she just did. Or Mr. Henry, who surprised everyone by getting up and dancing at his granddaughter's birthday party. These aren't miracle stories. They're what happens when small, consistent habits are repeated with hope and care. The changes begin subtly, a little more flexibility, less pain, an easier walk to the car, and before long, a renewed sense of confidence begins to take root. No matter where you are right now, whether you're in your early 60s and just starting to feel your body slow down, or in your mid-80s and determined to stay independent, I want you to know this: your body hasn't given up on you. It just needs steady support, a bit of nourishment, and above all, some patience. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's this: you still have the power to grow stronger. You can rebuild the muscle you've lost. You can feel steady when you stand. You can move with less fear and more freedom. And it doesn't require big changes, just small, daily acts of care. Even something as simple as your breakfast can become a foundation for something bigger. And if this message has touched you in some way, I hope you'll share it with someone you care about. Someone who might be struggling quietly, thinking it's too late to change. Because maybe, just maybe, your gesture will help them believe again. Thanks so much for being here. Take care of your body, your strength, and especially your mornings. They're the beginning of everything good that's still to come. If you've learned something today, drop a 1 in the comments below. If not, that's okay too. Just leave a 0. Either way, we're grateful you're here. And if you want more videos like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Here's to living strong on your own terms.